He's on the hotline, UFC lightweight. He's also had stuff go down in his life in the last 72 hours. What's up, James Vick? How you doing?
What's up, guys?
Not much, man. How about you? How was your weekend? Everything good?
Yeah, it was good. I came home. I had to fly to Nebraska on basically like 5-hour notice and do some promotional stuff for the new fights, and then came home and saw my family and went hunting.
Okay. All right. So let me just start off with a basic question. Why did you take the Gaethje fight and pull out of the Felder fight? What were the benefits to you, and how did the promotion come to you? Was it more for them, more for you, or a little bit of both?
I mean, obviously, it's a main event spot. I mean, it sucks that me and Felder aren't getting to fight, but one guy's ranked 7 spots above the other one. You know, why would I not take the Gaethje fight? He's ranked number 7, Felder's ranked 14, and it's a main event spot. I mean, I wouldn't expect Felder to do anything less than what I did if he was given the opportunity. So, yeah. Of course, I took the fight, and he would have did. I think he would have did the same thing for sure. So, so yeah, it was weird. It was a funny situation. On Wednesday night, they called me at 11 p.m. at night in Sean Shelby. I got a missed call, and then I checked my phone, and I was like, oh man! All I thought was, I was like, man, you don't want to miss call from you don't want to call from the matchmaker 2 weeks out. So I was thinking, damn, Felder got hurt or something, was about to pull out. And then they asked me if I wanted to fight Gaethje because Quinta was out, and I said, yeah, I'll take the fight. And he said, all right, it's not for sure yet. Let me work on it, and I'll get back to you. So basically, by 1 a.m., I knew for sure I was getting the fight. And he's like, the problem is you got to fly to Nebraska first thing in the morning. So I left. I found out 100% at 4 a.m. At 1 a.m. that I knew that I had to fight, and then I left at 4 in the morning. Didn't get any sleep. Had to wash all my clothes and stuff, and then flew straight to Nebraska and stayed up all night and did promotions, and then stayed there the night and did a couple more in the morning, and then just flew back to Texas for a little bit.
Let me ask you about the back and forth on Twitter that I saw, man. I mean, you've never been afraid to call people out, but normally it's because you're trying to get yourself a big fight booked. I mean, you got the big fight booked, and then you guys were kind of going back and forth. What was it? Was it his chicken legs comment that got you upset and got that thing started? What was up with that battle?
Yeah, obviously, if he says something, I have to rebuttal back. You know what I'm saying? I can't just sit there and be a pussy, and not say nothing. Yeah, the dude's delusional, man. He's a freaking human punching bag who's padded his record against B-level competition outside of his organization, and then he comes into the UFC and gets his ass whipped. And the dude, he's not a number 7 ranked fighter. I'll give him credit. He's a warrior. I understand why he's a fan favorite. I get all of these things. He puts on a show for the fans. He's an exciting fighter. I like watching him fight. He's an exciting fighter, but he has world-class heart. He's a warrior. He'll dig down deep and he'll fight, but he doesn't have world-class skill set, and he doesn't have world-class talent, and he's a B-level fighter. The dude that shouldn't even be in the top 10.
Wow, man, laying it out there. Well, I guess I wanted to ask you, what it's like preparing mentally. You said it. He takes a lot of punches, but he gives a lot too, man. He's got those nasty leg kicks. He does go out there, and you're going to be in a firefight. What's the mentality of getting ready for a fight like that? Do you have to get yourself ready to know, like, okay, this is going to be a war. I'm probably not going to, come out of here untouched, or is it almost exciting to you because you're not going to be, pressed up against a cage, trying to battle for underhooks for 25 minutes? What's the feeling like?
Yeah, this fight ain't going 25 minutes, guys. There's no way. The way he fights, the way that he fights, he's not going to stay on the outside like a lot of the guys that when I land some good shots, they back up and then they try to regroup and come back in. He's just going to take his beating and come in, and it's not last. This fight probably ain't going to last over 2 rounds. I'm going to catch him with something big. Yeah, I'm sure I'm going to have to take a few leg kicks, and I'm going to be beat up, and I'm probably going to be hurting the next day. It'd be a little sore. I'm very sure of that. But at the end of the day, all the skill sets or all the attributes he has with his heart and warrior spirit, I have all that too. I just don't have to be a punching bag. I don't have, I can. You're going to see who's going to break in this fight. It's going to be him. He thinks the dude's going to come in, and all these guys always have this low kick strategy because I'm tall and skinny. They think they're going to break my legs down. I've been to Holland. I lived in Holland for over a month. Trained with Dutch kickboxers. I've been to Thailand. I've trained with great kickboxers in my life. I'm not worried about Justin Gaethje's low kicks. Am I going to have to take a few? Yeah, I'm sure, but I can condition my leg to take a kick. He can't condition his chin to take a punch, and it's that simple.